Okay. So, hello everybody. Welcome back to the 2025 Tier 1 Northeast Regionals. My name is Kane Malden. I will be your main announcer for the preteen female division. Now, these competitors just wrapped up their efforts on the challenge course here. Let's take a look at this format if we can get it up. So as you can see, the challenge course they just faced. So of little importance, what you need to know is that the flow course is what our competitors are going to set their sights on. A flow course is a typical ninja course where if you fall, that is going to be it for your run. And not much else you can do about it. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. That will do it. Looks like we're getting some last minute clarification before we get this show on the road. Okay. There you can see the run order. The venue at which this is taking place is the William G. Menon Sports Arena here in New Jersey. An incredible facility, an ice rink at day, ninja action at night, which is super exciting. Of course, this event would not be what it is without the proud sponsors. We have Ninja Works, which is the ultimate essential in ninja timing. Basically, the handy dandy clocks, the buzzers, and the smoke machines, if we ask nicely enough, are all courtesy of Ninja Works. There's not a lot we'd be able to do without them. And yeah, all thanks to them that we can track the results so easily. For those wanting to track the real-time results, go to worldninjaleague.org/tier-1-results, and you should be able to track any results for any upcoming or currently pending competitions. But it looks like we're about to start the competition here. We have Caroline, and she is ready to go. Off to the races. Gonna start by climbing up this ramp. Two obstacles we've seen earlier. Now going into the hourglass lane. Swinging through nice and easy. You can just touch down. We have the trapeze tack. Compared to previous divisions, there was a ring in between the trapeze and this board. And as you can see, it requires you to lâcher to where you want to go. There's no platform in between the rollers and the steps as well. So, going to be put to the test here. Caroline, though, making great work of it. Despite the early slip-up, I mean, she's doing what she can, for what it's worth. This skyhook, though, you do have two rings, but looks significantly more spaced out. The ring couldn't quite get a good enough grip on it. It just flung itself off. Still, though, great work on this balance obstacle. If you can take a look at it, great to see. Maya Rowles. Something like that. Hopefully that's right. Sorry, Maya. Let's get back to the course. As we can see, Maya getting through the second obstacle. Her home gym being the Vertex Labs Academy. Can she make it? Oh, no. Yeah, it's tough to do, but she sprints into the balance lane, the triple threat, if you will. The highest point on the course before gliding back down. Astroglider, yep. Now, can she be the first of the day to figure this out? got to hop it across. Looks like that platform might be a little bit further, so a direct skip to the platform may be a little tougher. As you can see, just the dismount can be a stopping point. But yeah, look at that, Maya absolutely hauling. I mean, she meant business. Mia Rickert. Coming out of New York Ninja Academy. Being cautious right out of the gate. No worries. Taking an extra backswing. Now this time limit, I am a little bit concerned about, given the circumstances. Looks like she's going to chalk up. All right, Mia eyeing this up now. Can she be the first to make this move? Oh, a little hesitant here. No!
Now these don't spin. These don't spin at all.
Mia gonna carry on. Loves all things acrobatic. Also loves all animals. Has been a vegetarian since the age of 5.
Now you're doing a ring slide. Grab it, lean into it, grab, swing, and reach out. Pull back,
Floating down to safe and steady ground. Mia, she's almost done here. Down to 10 seconds though. Lost a bunch of time earlier. Ah. Give it one more go just for the road. Ah, almost. Got one hand on it. Just couldn't quite complete the movement.
lean into it, grab, swing, and reach out.
But still, a strong
Pull
run
back,
out of Rose.
and land right there.
It's just that move is proving to be an early crux point. Rose Bartlett, I believe that's high exposure. The shirt she is wearing. Big drop down. Now then, trying to build up some proper swing here. So far, so good. Down to a minute. Would like to see her get off this a little quicker. Oh no, lost her grip. Couldn't recover from that. Rose. But still has an opportunity to get this right. No one has done it so far. Let's see. Rose. Oh, yeah. That's a sketchy move. Don't blame her if she wanted to bail on that.
20 seconds. Yep.
Has maybe 15 seconds going into these steps. About to make it onto that juicer. Stepping on top, that makes that mount onto the juicer a tad easier. But time gonna expire. Oh, and she gets hung up there as well. I don't think she would be able to recover from that. But still, great run there.
You got 20 seconds. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, was able to stick the landing for what it's worth. Also liked the way she stepped up on to the juicer. You know, you got to think big. But following her up is going to be Annabelle Prinsky. All right, this should be exciting. Again, no athletes have been able to progress past the fourth obstacle. Though I have no doubt that we might see someone through it soon. Okay, swinging kind of off here, but easily able to redirect herself. Now, coming from the New York Ninja Academy, maybe knows how to fly here. Come on. Yes! Sticks the landing. Can swing on over to the ring. Going into the captain's wheel, the best performance we've seen yet. Can probably static this. And she does. Can yield herself a couple extra points from here. Slamming into the juicer, climbing up. Yeah, she doesn't have time to burn. 30 seconds. Astro Glider was a tough obstacle in the mature kids. Makes it look easy, down to 25. Makes the catch. Can she be our first finisher? It all comes down to this. Yes! Sticks it, but the dismount half the journey. Yes! Annabelle, she is absolutely stoked about that. And rightfully so.
And hug it! Squeeze
Yeah, this is a tough choice. The first of the day to make that
time anymore. You gotta reach, hold, and land.
Wonderful coaching, courtesy of New York Ninja Academy. They should be proud because their athlete is the first to defeat the float course. We'll be going into our next runner, Amy McCalman. Coming out of Kinetic Ninja. Yeah, let's see. Hold on, we'll be able to get Amy on the starting line soon. Just making sure this stream can be as good as we can possibly make it. Yep, as you can see, we have a lot ahead of us. I believe this is not the only wave. I think we have 24 so far. All right, well, Amy, off to the races. This is going to be a story all about how Amy turns this trapeze tack upside down. Can she make it? Maybe one more swing ought to do it. Amy, nice landing perfectly. One arm here. Kind of a sort of gibbon. Able to easily stick the landing. Climbing up, 45 seconds as she approaches these final 3 or so obstacles, 2 of which are pretty easy to get through. In quick succession, Amy, no! Touches down on that fluffy carpet there. Yeah, that Astro Glider, if you do not respect it, it will slide out from under you. Swapping her hands around. What's the play here? Oh, using the other ring. Yes! And it worked out for her. What can I say? Took a few extra swings here. But I have no doubt in my mind that was a great run. Kept it pretty clean as well. Emmeline Sanders. Urban Playground representing here. Let's see. The trapeze tack still looking remarkably scary. I mean, you're throwing yourself into a rather awkward trajectory here. Oh, just like that. Couldn't get both hands on it. I don't think she even got one hand on it. Maybe was gonna vault over to the ring, but Emmeline able to make it through this ring slider respectably fast. There we go. Trying to figure out her foot placement. Nice. 35 seconds, more than enough. But I think with a lot of these ring apparatuses taken away, I think what it really becomes is that it's pretty tough if you start swinging crooked, because there's not much you can do to correct yourself. Emmeline, oh no. Trying to figure it out, but yeah, just as I said, swinging crooked, that's tough. Emmeline gonna drop. Time is going to expire. Following her up is going to be Sundell Bogdan out of Dexterity Depot. Smooth and steady wins the race. Let's see if she can keep that up, though. Well, going down. This is where the going gets rough. Does she have what it takes to make it? Needs a little more. Yes! Just about sticks it with the legs. It was right at the bottom. Okay, well, Sundell moving up the juicer. Nice, going down. Great to see. 2 more obstacles. This one has been remarkably tough. But Sundell, 25 seconds. She's not doomed here. But she's got to be quick through this and cannot get hung up. Oh no, swinging side to side. But she's kind of stranded. She has to move forward here. Might just have to go broke. No! Still, though, a solid run out of Sundell. One of a few to make it to the final obstacle thus far, but was not able to close it out with a buzzer. Either way, though, I think she should be at least a little okay with that. Katie Fitzpatrick. This is her 2nd year on the M-Lab team. Ooh. Loves generating swing. That might come in handy come time for the trapeze tack. Eight of our 24 have gone. Only one finisher thus far, but... Oh, yes! That's the way you do it. Katie, yes. Finding herself on that platform. Going around and up. Able to just easily glide down, but down to 25 seconds. This is going to be rather tough. Big pull, but she's not going in the right direction, Katie. Gonna drop. But yeah, definitely the way you should do it there on the trapeze tack there. And one of the first today to try the skip on the Astroglider. Kayla Dominic. I don't think that's right. I'm sorry, Kayla. Out of the Grit Ninja. On the taller side as well, so maybe this will be a little easier to stretch out. Not going out as much as she probably could have with that swing, but her height allows her to reach. Plenty of reach here. The statics, really easy. Sprinting across, jumping up. Yes! Astroglider hops over and about 10 seconds ahead of the pace. Oh, yes! Ooh, so close to the ground. Legs up here. Throwing that ring away. Hopefully she's not too pumped. She was hanging on that one arm for a while. Wow, that was really impressive. By 11 seconds, able to yield a top time. Can I say, Ezra Eves coming up next. Let's take a look at her run. Coming out of Power Parkour. Easy work, shaking out a little bit, hopefully. Nothing too serious. Hopping onto the wall. This is good. Good to see. Those wheels. Okay, we're seeing some good work here out of Ezra. Maybe could afford to go a little faster though. This final obstacle, compared to the mature kids, is a little easier on the clock. But she's got to execute. If she gets crooked, that might do it. But not quite able to make it there in the first place. The Astroglider, an equally big part of completing this course. Yeah, and as you can see, it's tough to get out of once you start going crooked. Still though, a remarkable run. It was just a matter of time, really. Liliana Eddy out of Ninja Logic finds foot dexterity to be her favorite obstacle type. Well, there's a lane of balance obstacles in her way. Has been doing Ninja Logic since she was 5. Loves to bake and do crafts. Also on a swim team. Oh no! Gonna climb up though and try the captain's wheel. It's like she's got a little tape on that hand as well. Hopefully not in too much pain with the rip or whatever it is under there. Can't stop now. Okay. It's looking a little squirrely, rounding the bend. Nice. Looks super smooth on that Astro Glider. Down to 25 seconds. Oh, tried to throw, didn't have enough power to make it happen. Liliana, though, that's going to do it for her run. For what it's worth, it wasn't a bad run by any means. Grace Bodie coming up. Let's get a look at her on the start line. Don't want to miss the first seconds of her run. The Ninja Fitness Zone, her home gym. All right, starting to ease into this. Grace, okay. Almost there. Able to catch it with both hands. Grace, yes! Stumbles forward a little bit, but luckily doesn't get too out of control. Down to about 35 seconds. Up top. Should be relatively easy from here. Oh, steady, steady, steady. Down to 15 seconds. I don't think this is enough time, but it's not impossible given the shortened nature of this obstacle. But she's taking a few extra swings. Swings she can't afford with the amount of time crunch she's on. Ah! Tried to go for the hop, but it's a hard move to make. Still, though, impressive run out of Grace. Temp Coffee. Brooklyn Ninja Academy here. Loves generating swing, not too fond of foot dexterity, which is the case for, I'm sure, plenty of our athletes, including me. Ooh, a lot of swing so early on. Can just go for it there. Following through with some easy one-arm swings. 55 seconds. About 4 or 5 seconds in the green as it stands. Gotta stay on pace here. This time limit not easy by any means. Oh no, the Astro Glider strikes again. That's tough. Man, that's a bummer. Oh, it almost makes that jump. But, hey. Those two obstacles are the hardest obstacles on the course by far.
And right through. And
So, can't beat herself up too much for that. Emily Lang, looks like she'll be ready in a jiffy. Power Parkour representing here. Okay, Emily making it look easy thus far. This is a sketchy move, trying to size it up proper, yes! Looking good here, as it should be. Quick strides across, trying to keep the pace up. Emily, these last two obstacles don't take too long. Gotta get through this Astro Glider, though. Oh, little stumble there. Ooh, careful. Barely dodges the floor. No! I think I might have heard a power yell there out of Emily. Yeah, I couldn't sustain with grip with one arm. It's a tough thing to land, but I don't want to underrate everything that came before it. It's a little scary there. Yeah, that was a close save. I'm still not sure if she landed that. Olivia Coria coming in from the factory at Reach. Correa? Hard to say. Sorry, Olivia. Sizing it up. Not too many more swings, I'd say. We're down to our final 9, and we still have only gotten 2 finishers. Olivia could be our third. Swinging kind of crooked. Oh, loses that hand, but is able to recover. Skips that last roller. Ooh, okay. Had to be quick with the footwork near the end. But Olivia, she's almost done. Big jump there. Olivia, down to 22 seconds. No, almost lost the ring there. Yes, 1-2 pop there, but going kind of crooked and does not have a lot of time to burn. No! Landed it in the hook, but just couldn't hang on. We're down to our final third of the field. And still no signs of even a podium of finishers. Something to note is that the top 2 in the challenge course, those were the only 2 to finish, so I believe we're doing a little good for ourselves. Leah Rogers, sorry. Julia looking good throughout, though. Nothing too crazy to write home about. That landing, easy money for Julia. Running around the world here. Up top, 45 seconds. Does get the touch point, but I don't know if that'll help her too much here. No, but it's the Astro Glider that causes havoc. Oh, and almost was able to complete that. Almost held on to both rings, actually, but I don't know. That's just a tough obstacle. What can I say? The Astro Glider included. I will say it time and time again. It was almost in the hook, but I don't know. It's tough to say if she would have hung on or not. But either way, I'm sure she'll be at least okay with that. Still, the 2 people who have finished the challenge course have yet to run. Olivia Frank. Is a rock climber, a ninja, and a volleyball player. Has done ninja for 3 years. And her home ninja gym is the New York Ninja Academy. And what can I say? Doing her coaches and her teammates proud here. Olivia, 5'6", definitely one of our taller athletes. That may come in handy given what's coming up next. But down to 35 seconds, this is going to be a tough set of circumstances to complete. But Olivia does have the wingspan to boot. Might be able to just throw it over or go for the toss. What's it going to be, Olivia? No! That final toss, so brutal.
Your right hip back, right hip back. There it is. Run. Run, 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 run,
Still
run, run,
though,
run,
a
run,
great
run, move,
performance.
move,
We've
move,
seen
move.
a lot of people make it to that point, but still have yet to see another finisher here. Sophie Koval. Sophie Koval placed 4th on the challenge course. Definitely within contention to win it all. But again, time to tell, Sophia. Yes, leaking that as well. And she's way ahead of the fastest pace. Might get a bit of redemption here. Reaching out. Going for it. Oh, no. Just too much on the arm. Sophia, no. But still, the best run we've seen out of a non-finisher. That should do her wonders for her overall placement. Okay, Aaliyah Makowski. Makowski? I think Makowski. Doing good here. I mean, what can you really say? It's not going to be too much of a struggle. Aaliyah going through the motions here on out. Quick strides, making it through the triple threat. Down to 45 seconds, about half her time has come and gone. But Aaliyah, almost there. Jumping up. Nice lock-offs there. I don't know if it's going to help. Oh, the grip being put to the ultimate test. Swinging crooked now. Oh, this is going to be so tough to get out of. Aaliyah going to drop. But hey, I think she did all she could there. That's a tough point. Bella Cosman. Let's see, what's she gonna put out here? Well, Bella, so far so good. Beginning to mount this board here. Able to follow to that dismount, 50 seconds. That time limit, so important! No, Bella! Oh, came undone on the balance there. It's the great equalizer of Ninja, if you really think about it. Any Ninja can be untied by that. Wow. Okay, well, Bella, not done just yet. Has one more obstacle left to go. And makes the hop. Impressive out of Bella. Boom. Hits the buzzer. even after her run ended, was able to complete the final 2 obstacles, something not a lot of our athletes can say. We're going down to our final 3 athletes of the wave. Just for reference, we do have a wave ahead of us. So do not leave, do not go anywhere. Melania Esposito, coming out of Nova Ninja, was one of the 2 early on to finish the challenge course. So definitely could put up a good run here. Only 2 have finished thus far. Melania climbs up onto that first ring, swings a big pull back out of her. Oh no, the Astroglider, no! Melania not quite able to follow through on the Astroglider, was too far back and will not be able to finish both courses. But is able to complete the ring toss, hitting the buzzer. We're down to our final 2 in this wave. We have Hannah Clayman and Emily Baucho. Don't want to miss a second of the action. Let's go. Down to the floor, Hannah Clayman out of the New York Ninja Academy. Looking strong here. There's a lot of swing here. It's like, yep, gonna take an extra swing there, but that's okay. Not too fond of foot dexterity being put to the test. Those barrels do not spin, so you don't really need to be as cautious as you might think. Oh, that link, I don't think paid off. I think she might have actually lost time. Getting a kickoff there. Was that enough? Hannah, yes. Down to 30 seconds as she approaches the final obstacle. More than doable. Oh, wait. Nice. Really knew how to throw the ring forward. Hannah, gonna be our 3rd finisher. Hit that button. And that's gonna do it. Hannah's run ends in a clear. Nice to see.
Big throw, squeeze, good. Ring, go back. Now speed, 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 speed. Get up. Swing right, go slow down. All right.
Wow, impressive. We finally have our 3rd finisher. Let's get down to the floor. Emily Baucho out of Ninja Mania. An impressive athlete here. Was 2nd at last season's World Championship. Was 3rd in the Strongest Ninja rankings. So I'm expecting something crazy, and she is in the green. Hop straight up to the top. Yes, linking through. Astro Glider, not even gonna touch it. 5 seconds ahead of the curve. Big pullback for that ring toss. Oh my gosh. 39.17 milliseconds. Or seconds, sorry. Did not finish this course in less than a second. Emily, though, she killed it. Holy moly. But we are not done yet. We have another wave ahead. So tune back in at about 7:15 because we have another wave of preteen female action coming up. They're not done with the challenge course. So head on over to the World Ninja League channel to follow the rest of our preteen athletes while they're still getting on the course. to have, whatever ninja action is in store. But until then, check back at 7:15 and we will round out the second day's preteen female division. We hope to see you then.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my chalk bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in a mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab chalks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, Rock Climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my chalk bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab chalks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slab Chalks.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the preteen female division here on the flow course. My name is Kane Malden. Great to be back. We will be entering the second wave of competition here, and this will be the final event of the day. So it's going to be pretty exciting. Now, we've had a few people break through within the first 24. Just to review, our preteen female competitors just coming off the challenge course, so that is irrelevant. What it's going to come down to is the flow course, a typical ninja course where any sort of failure will mean the end of your run. Now, the preteens are not quite done running the challenge course, yes. Believe we are still within the final 3, but I mean, ultimately they'll have a little bit of time to rest before their runs. Amongst those final 3 are, well, actually final 4 worth highlighting: Charlie Ferguson, Sarah Dempsey, Cameron Gable, and Ananisa Truong. All 4 of those just utter powerhouses, moving up to the preteen division for their first year, I believe. I don't know. I think I've seen a couple of those around the preteen division. I know Ananisa, this is her first year in the preteen division, but we will see. From what I know, though, they are absolutely cracked at what they do. Some of the best this age group has to offer. Let's take a look at that leaderboard, shall we? As you can see, there are only 4 have taken this down. When Wave 1 started in the flow course, only 2 had done it. As of the commensation or whatever of this wave, we're up to 3. Mainly due to that really, really tough final obstacle where you have to hang on to those razor-thin ledges and lache to a set of hatchets. It's been really tough on all of our athletes, but I think we're going to get a few more finishers come the end of the day. Let's get a look at that run order, shall we? Yeah, so I believe we will start with Hannah, then going into Lucia and Indy. So again, really excited to see how this pans out. I think what's really going to be the problem point for many of our athletes, more so than the time limit, I think the Astroglider and the final obstacle, that being the sky hooks, are going to be trouble. We've seen a lot of competitors go undone here, and they only have 1 shot to make it count. Looks like we're about to get the show on the road. Also, from the looks of it, the preteen female division is going to wrap up on the challenge course here. We're down to our final 2 there, so they'll get some adequate rest. Let's see. About to go. Don't worry about that. We're just going to wrap things up, and then I think we're going to go. For reference, the challenge course is currently on the final run, that being Cameron Gable. Well, it's about to be on the final run. And Anissa Truong is the last run in both the challenge and the flow course. The run order constructed based on general point standings within your region.
Stop doing that box has to get slid
I
back up. I mean, I can do that here if you want to do it there. Okay.
don't think we're gonna have any lost skill here on Hannah so far. This is the I think I will see no podium. It's just not updated to the other runners, but Hannah Silverberg off to the races she goes. I mean, the game plan is simple. Gotta swing wide out here, wide open. One more ought to do it, Hannah. Again, hopefully still feeling somewhat frosty. You know, I would hate to get cold right before a run like this. Nice. Going across, looking composed here.
Reach out, slide through, reach out, pull back and go.
Making an easy glide to the platform. Hannah, no! Steps back, a mistake we've seen before from many on the Astroglider. But Hannah, one more obstacle. Oh man. Can she unscramble this in time? Just doing this for the fun of it. No! Couldn't quite get it.
Hug it as tight as you can. Hug it. Let's go. Right to it. Reach out, slide through, reach out, pull back and go. Now you got it.
Still a strong run to start us out. Billy knew how to fight through it on the skyhooks here. That'll put her nicely on the leaderboard as well. Up next is going to be Lucia Aventajado. Brooklyn Ninja Academy athlete right here. Loves generating swing. This should be up her alley. Calls herself Lulu. She's not honing her ninja skills. Enjoys gymnastics, dancing, and snowboarding. Dancing in particular will be helpful with the footwork.
You're doing amazing. Stick with it, okay?
Enjoys snowboarding, but it's one thing to snowboard on fake snow. What about AstroTurf? Lucia, easy work. She's not baking at the moment. She is cooking. Lucia, almost done here. She could finish this out. Yes! Finisher number 5, potentially. Gonna be Lucia here. Ooh, okay! And that's gonna give her 2nd place.
All day, you're there. You're there.
Incredible moves out of Lucia.
None of them.
I mean, what can I say?
Go. Run. Come on. None of them.
But let's get down for once again, Indy Bergman. Already through the first 2 obstacles. Great work thus far, Indy. 11 competitions in one season at age 11, mind you. Looking good here. Using the wingspan to her advantage.
Speed Demon. Oh my God, Speed Demon. Let's go move. Hey, reach away.
Going up to the top here, Indy. Killing it thus far, down to 40 seconds. Nice use of her time. Indy almost there. This is gonna be rather tough to cross through. 20 seconds though. Plenty of time, but can't cover the gap. Tough scene there for Indy, but still a solid run. Kane, you've been commentating the last couple of preteen female challenge course runs. What do you think of what's been unfolding lately here on the flow course?
You know, this has been huge. I blink and Emily Balco has crushed yet another course, put up a very, very fast time to keep up with. And you know what? Some higher placing athletes on the challenge course, not exactly placing as high on the flow course. And vice versa. You know, we're seeing some athletes who were towards the middle of the pack on the challenge course clearing, you know. And, ooh, interesting out of Ayla there. But looks like she just didn't really want to commit to that tack. Either way.
Yeah, but still gonna
Ooh, a little
through.
fall back there. But, you know, this wave is definitely unpredictable. And it's also worth noting that this specific wave, they're probably a little tired. It's been maybe 30 minutes since they ran the challenge course, and having to go back to back like this is definitely difficult. Now, someone who is placed pretty high, I want to say she's 5th place on the challenge course, is Hope Charbonneau, who's up at the starting block. We had a lot of people make it to the last obstacle. Hope was the 2nd fastest non-finisher.
Oh yeah, I've seen Hope Charbonneau around these parts. I know what she can put out. She's a insanely strong athlete. I think she could take this down if she plays her cards right. Oh, careful!
Ooh, a little awkward there, yeah, but she gets back up.
Yeah, I mean, someone like Hope, really good at what she does. She can adjust on the fly like that.
All right, and now quickly into Astroglider, and it looks like we don't get a view there, but she has fallen back on Astroglider. She's going to do it again just to get the skip, yeah. Always tough to see that you could have done it differently and your run still would have been up, but at least she knows.
Yeah, I mean, when you make a mistake on a course, it's truly a learning experience.
It's a tough dismount.
So yeah, this division has had a couple of issues, I guess you could say. Only, I believe, 3 athletes completed the challenge course.
Yes, and
due to that
you
last
know
obstacle.
what? It's crazy because of our flow course finishers, only one of them, Emily Balco, finished the challenge course in the top 10. So this leaderboard is really anyone's game right now. Emily might have run away with it unless she gets beaten by about 5 or 6 different people. Now, Emma Otto has the opportunity to say something about that, but we shall see. She was in 14th on the challenge course, so puts her in contention for a podium spot if she puts up a really fast time.
That's right. Emma has been doing Ninja for half her life, which is just insane. Truly, it never ceases to amaze me.
Gonna give it a nice reach. Probably gonna pull in one. Yes, gets it. We might be looking at our 5th clear. She just has to get that dismount, and it's in. 1 minute flat. 2nd place for Emma Otto right now.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about how she might have something to say about, you know, potential positioning here, and what do you know? 2nd place time, not too shabby out of Emma.
No, there's still quite a few strong athletes to go, but honestly, it's a minute is a very solid time. We'll see if Christiana Sauter has anything else to offer. Perhaps we can get a send train of buzzers going. Here's the thing about this wave that is running right now that just finished challenge course. Oh, she's going for that skip. That's huge. Yo!
Okay!
That was wild. Okay. So anyways, as I was saying about this wave, they're all super fast, super efficient, and super smart on the course. That's what I noticed as they ran. It just came down to a very grip-intensive obstacle at the very end, and we don't have that here. We got skyhooks, so I'm confident we're going to get some more buzzers here.
Oh, definitely. Christiana might be able to beat Emma's time. Almost
Ooh.
there.
And gotta go. Yes! 59.
Wow, an impressive performance there. That skip, I'm not sure it was exactly faster, but it sure looked good.
Killing it. Move.
Still really solid there out of Christiana. One of those athletes who finally got to show her potential after the challenge course. Last obstacle really took out a lot of people. All right, Aria Ritiko now out of Ninja Empire, or Empire Ninja.
Yep, I mean, it's easy work through this first little bit of the course. It does get a little tougher around here, though. Ooh, okay. Smooth off that tack.
And we're running.
Nice leap and going straight into the agility barrels.
Nice. Only a few seconds behind Emily's pace, which, mind you, is a sub 40 time, which is just insane.
Right, now she's got to really make sure she's good here. Nice grab.
Oh, but she's crooked, and there's not much you can do here. Just gotta make sure you can steer yourself back. Almost done here. Aria. Yes.
Huge
Might be
run
in the
there.
fourth place.
Good.
Aria's crushing it.
Loaded.
And I believe it's going to put her in fourth, which means overall she's actually in second right now. See how that changes though as Callie Rhodes is up. Callie was our third finisher of the challenge course, so she is in a very good position on the standings right now. We'll see how that changes, hopefully for the better, on the flow course.
Sticking that landing on the tack. Now it's just a quick way down these wheels. There we go. Just a quick jaunt across the triple threat, as I like to call it. And now these two crux points. Callie doesn't even want to risk it on the Astroglider.
And the skyhook move is in. Gonna be a little over a minute and might be fifth place, but two buzzers, fourth place, two buzzers today for Callie Rhodes in the span of about an hour.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of preteens here can say that they hit two buzzers tonight. It was a tough course for all of our athletes, but Callie on top of the world right now.
Yeah, honestly, that might put Callie in. I mean, definitely puts her in podium contention, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see her in second or third behind Emily today.
Definitely. Going into Charlotte Goldsack. Oh, that's the overall from the looks of it. But I don't think it's updated yet. We will keep you guys updated when the event ends. But Charlotte looking calm and ready here. In position here. Off the starting gate.
I will say Charlotte, when she ran, all I could think was, wow, she's fast. I was very impressed with her speed. The grip obstacle at the very end did get her, but it got a lot of people. And look at the power right there. Let's see if she can link
she's
her
already
way out. Nope, but she's
off
moving.
to a blazing start here, Charlotte. Killing it thus far. Climbing up to the apex of the course.
Oh, taking that extra backswing. That's going to cost a couple of seconds in terms of speed. She's doing real good. Did she just fall back? Nope. Oh, she did. She did fall back on the Astro.
Oh.
You can see the red lights, and the timer up there says 9 points. It'd be 10 if she got Astro Glider. Tough break there. Speed can definitely kill sometimes, but very strong run from Charlotte there.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you try to go for the, skateboard method on the Astro Glider. If you do not know what you're doing, it will wreck you. But Charlotte still absolutely killed it. That would have gave her a second place time.
Yep. Now we're kicking it back to the start for Aisha Johnson.
Yep. Looks like just some the last minute clarification, making sure the ref is as ready as the competitor is. Now,
All
Aisha,
right.
She made her first ever first place, a little stumble on that dismount at her home gym in Kinetic Ninja Warrior. Her first ever first place, which is fun to see. Also likes to play Roblox, hang out with friends, and roller skate. Also likes flamingos and cats. Well, did a cat up there. Okay, on her knees as she went into the ring there. That was a little close to call.
She should be good to static this. Yep. Very nice move. And she's gonna just try and go for the second hook move. What's the play here? Yeah, she's still setting up to take that back ring off. And pop and catch. Oh! Set for that dismount, Aisha. 22 seconds remaining. And that is our seventh. What am I saying? Seventh clear? Wow. I must have missed a lot while I was over on the other course.
Yeah, well, Aisha, strong run. We liked what she was doing on the final obstacle, even if it may have cost her a couple seconds. Safety is more important.
I didn't even realize we were at 10 clears. I'm so happy for them. That's crazy. All right, Finley Gross coming out of Dexterity Depot.
Indeed. Her 10th competition, season 10. 10-10. Let's see, Finley. Oh, yeah. Get a good look at that leaderboard, as you can see there. Emily well into the lead. In fact, I think that probably will secure her the overall win, but hey, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure mathematically no one can really touch Emily. Currently, she has a definite win on the challenge course, and she's in first place for the flow course, which means the only way anyone can really take her at this point is probably if Ananisa Truong, who runs last, beats her time, and also if Emily drops down to about 6th or 5th.
And I think it's a little outrageous to suggest that.
Right. Like, Emily's time can be beaten, but by that many people, I'm not too sure. Here we go. Finley on the move. Really looking to tack off. Nice leap.
Yep, Finley making the moves, staying alive through the first 5 obstacles. This balance lane, none of these barrels spin, so smooth sailing up to the ring slider.
We're gonna give a little pushback.
A little sketch on that, but able to stay off the fail plane. Finley almost there.
Has to get the move, which she does. 30 seconds left or so. And with a sub-minute run, Finley Gross jumps into 3rd place. 59.02 Puts her .01 behind Cristiano.
Huh, how about it? But, wow, great time out of Finley. We will be moving straight into Faith Padilla out of Windsor Ninja Academy. 24 competitions under her belt, by the way. An insane amount of experience for this season.
Huge leap.
Oh!
Whoa, what a crazy one-handed catch. Obviously, the leg was there to brace herself as well, but that was a lot of pinch power.
Yeah, almost doing a Gaston there, a climbing term. But Faith climbing up top. Still keeping her run afloat, so you'll love to see it. Oh no, but she spills back off the Astroglider and we missed it again. Just, you blink.
Right.
But Faith, oh, barely evades the ring. Almost came back to bonk her on the head, but was able to dodge it. And was able to evade tragedy there on attack. Great to see. Look at that, the overall leaderboard. Emily, okay, well into the lead. But here's Zoe out of New York Ninja Academy. Very clean. That's what you like to see. No crazy incidents to write home about with Zoe here.
Yeah, Zoe's absolutely cruising right now. Coming up on a pretty fast pace to this point. Still has plenty of time for a single skyhook move and a dismount. She's going to do the given tech as well. Swing right out. And jump into second place with a time of 54.5. Did not expect that time. It's hard to gauge, you know, but that was huge.
Oh yeah, definitely. But we're reaching the final 10 of this division, and by extension, the final 10 of the day. Here is Claire. Jump climb extreme. Quick moves. I mean, what you really want to do, buy yourself a bunch of time at the beginning to do what you need to do to get out of there. And, you know, preferably get a top spot.
Very fast footwork there from Claire. She's going to pop right into the slider. And now Astroglider, she's just going to skip that. Oh no,
Oh,
the
no!
ring's down. Whoa, she's going to have to really figure out what to do here. You can see her coach telling her to motion a Superman of sorts. Oh, she's just going to take the drop. Would have been cool to see. Would have been cool to see if she could pop it off to the side and then do a rotation, which you can see the coach there trying to motion towards her for it. But she, I think she's going to try it anyways for fun. Why not? You know, this is a great place to practice.
Oh yeah, some
Bit of a
ring
mini
tack we're about to
Superman.
see. The
Well, she
elites
got
hadn't
it
gone
off.
already.
She got it off.
I
That's
mean,
solid. No, that's a really like advanced level move. So, anyways, Claire Mulcahy is very solid run.
Yeah, definitely. If the elites hadn't gone already, I would suggest that for the elite division course, but it is what it is. Zoe Gelsinger.
Wow, lots of power there. Should be good to go on one. Nice catch.
Loves generating swing, but also kind of an all-rounder here. Is involved with the student council, cross-country team, and track and field. Runs the 110-meter hurdles.
Nice catch and pop right through. And they jump right in.
I was sort of expecting a long jump there, considering she says she can do the long jump, but was able to trust the skate tech. Zoe, one more jump left to go.
Nice pop. And the dismount should be here in one swing. Just a little over a minute, and she is in 5th place overall.
Yep, a nice time out of Zoe. There's a lot to be proud of. With that, we're down to our final 7 or so. Approaching the end already. I know time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Ash Meyer, we missed a little bit of that, but still going into the trapeze tack.
Ash Meyer definitely had the reach there to cruise through the captain's wheel lane.
Chest up, right through. Reach out.
Yep, stacking up here. Nice. Made it through the link. Yes. Thinking on the fly there on the skateboard. Ash. Oh, yes. Okay. Just one more swing. This is going to be good.
Wow, 51.2. Second place finish there.
Yeah, very impressive. Now, that first time still seeming relatively unbeatable, but our competitors slowly starting to make their way over.
All right, here's Dakota Custodio out of the Movement Lab, New Jersey.
Yep, has a twin brother that loves ninja as much as she does. Loves the ninja community. Outside of ninja, does lacrosse. And also is part of the Girl Scouts.
All right, great pop up.
Yep, and these next 2 obstacles should be relatively quick and easy for
Goes for
Dakota.
the skip. That resetter's got to just wait an extra second.
Yeah, but regardless, Dakota got a clear view of her on this final obstacle. And you can see
Well done.
truly great run, 101.28. Putting her in 8th.
Wow.
Competitors getting kind of closely packed together.
Yeah, that's clear number 15. And everyone in the top 10 is under 105.
That's crazy.
That's a tough one. All right, Nala Jackson kicking off our final 5 runners.
Almost started a little too early. Was looking pretty eager to get this on the road. I have seen her around. Is a really strong ninja. Rightfully deserves to be in this position in the run order. Comp number 19, by the way.
Wow. All right,
Yes,
they pull
thinking.
through. And she's going to skate on through. So far,
barely-
looking like another sub 50 run. If she can get this move. Hooks on. Whoa, what is this? Leaves, brought the ring with her and then thought better to drop it. She's got to go before she pops off the back end, and she gets it, 55.3. Gonna put her into 4th place.
Good thinking there on that final obstacle, especially. That was really smart. Was hanging on one arm for a little bit. Just tossed it away, though. Don't need that stinking ring, but we are down to our final four. Charlie Ferguson out of MLab. Let's see.
Now, it's worth noting that these last few runners have had the least amount of time to rest in between courses,
Ooh,
including
that's
Charlie
tough.
here.
Yeah, I believe the stream was just starting when we saw Charlie on the challenge course. So, I mean, between then and now, that's not a ton of time. Might be a little tired, but doesn't seem to be showing it.
Well, the nice thing is this is the last course of the day of the whole regional for these athletes. They're going to give it a solid minute and a half of effort, and then they can go home and get some well-deserved rest. Charlie now on this final move. She's going to go for that reach as well. Slips off, but safe. Has to rebuild some swing to get the dismount, but she's there with the third fastest time, 54:26.
Really impressive stuff. Had a bit of a tough run in the challenge course, but more than made up for it. Hit a buzzer right here where it counted.
All right. Now we have Sarah Dempsey, our third to last runner.
Yeah, Sarah Dempsey, also top level athlete in this age division. Made it to stage 3 last year.
Sarah finished the challenge course in 11th place. Had a pretty decent time to that final obstacle.
That's right,
She's moving
Sarah
very
racing
swiftly.
across these balance obstacles. Cammy's corner, if you will.
All right, great landing there. Going into Astro Glider, and she's in the clear.
Yep, just a little bit of ring tech to finish this off.
She's gonna pop over. That is such a fun move to do. Well done. Not an easy one to pull off, and Sarah Dempsey uses it to jump into 6th place.
Wow, performing pretty consistently across the board. I mean, mathematically, can only get 8th, placed 11th on the challenge course, so pretty closely packed together. But the second to last runner is going to be Cameron Gable.
All right, Cameron now. Cameron put up a very fast time as well. She was 6th on the challenge course, the third fastest non-finisher. She was super close to getting a buzzer. So I think she's even more hungry for one right here.
Oh, definitely. And according to the splits there, oh, that backswing might cost her a little bit, but still really close to Emily's time.
It's going to be a nice pop, but no! Airballs it on the sky hook. Wow, not expected there.
Oh, are you kidding me? She was so close.
That was
Cameron. That was a crazy good time to the final obstacle, if that's any consolation.
That does make her the fastest non-finisher. But now we have one final athlete to make it 19 clears potentially. Ananisa Truong, also known as Nisa. Nisa absolutely crushed the challenge course, but grabbed a part of the final obstacle that was out of play. Otherwise, she would have been like our 4th clear and probably in 1st or 2nd place. But now she's sitting in 4th overall. She was the fastest non-finisher on the challenge course. And I can already tell she's moving with a lot of urgency for this flow course.
Oh, definitely. A stacked athlete. 2nd place in Premier Series. 2nd place in the head-to-head. Had a perfect season 2 years in a row. And she's looking to carry that energy throughout. A link into that 2nd ring. Oh my gosh!
Wow. What a move. 39.9! Oh my goodness. Just 0.8 seconds behind Emily. 2nd place on the flow course. What a way to end the day. Nisa absolutely crushed that. Take a look at that hop again onto the edge and then a quick shuffle forward because she's that aware that quickly. That was impressive.
Yeah, I mean, Ananisa is absolutely insane at what she does. This is her first year in the preteen division, and I am terrified to think of what is going to happen when she goes to the World Championships, which she has qualified for. So let's look at this overall leaderboard. Yep, no surprise there.
That's right. Congratulations to Emily Balco for sweeping the competition, winning both courses. Just behind her is Ananisa Truong and Nala Jackson taking third, breaking the tie over Ash Meyer by performing better on the challenge course there. That was very, very fun. I had a great time commentating this division. Kane, how about you?
Oh, it was exciting. It definitely looked a little daunting. I mean, we saw a lot of struggles there on the challenge course, but it started to pull together into the flow course for one perfect little division here. And that's going to do it for the second day of competition here. We only have one more day left to go.
That's right. Super excited to see how this event wraps up. You can catch Kane and I on stream tomorrow morning with the Young Adult Female Challenge course, but there's so many divisions on so many different courses. You're not going to want to miss any of it. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. Have a great night.